Hey, whoa. Hey, welcome everyone. Hello, hello.
Hello.
That's Beth on the other side. It's Gary and Beth, aren't we beautiful? Those are Beth's fingers right there. Yep,
Yeah, waving around.
yep. Welcome. Good to have everybody with us. So many things tonight. So many things. Um, who was it? Somebody. I'm going to butcher this name. Linda Smick or Smike doing Star of Chios, an Avlia thing. Let us know how that is. I want to start one of hers. Let us know how that is. The chart and everything. I'm sure it's good because I think her stuff is quality, but we'd just like to know. So, good to have everybody here with us. Thanks. It's Wednesday night. Let's see all the things coming up. You saw them there on the panel. First thing though is the Beth is all lined up to show a waffle stitch. So if you're struggling or want to see that happen, she'll take you through that in a few minutes, all the way through doing a waffle stitch. So hang in there for that. All right, let's see. Tonight's giveaways. All right, Barbara Bell has given, they're all Christmas oriented. So, I'll put me on the screen and scare you and then you can see them. So they're all Christmas oriented. We have Plum Street Samplers 1831 Christmas. I can't get a good light on it. Anyway, that one. Then we have from Hands On Design, Let It Snow Bungalow. So that one. Those two. And then Cheryl Wright, who sent us a bunch of Mill Hill bead kits. She sent the Magi trilogy. They're all kits. So there's Gaspar, Balthazar, and Melchior.
Oh, and those are fun to stitch. I've done those.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I couldn't give one away without. It seemed to me they all had to be together. If you had one, you had to have all three. So the first name that I draw tonight after the show will get the trio, all three of the Mill Hill beads, and these are full kits, beads, threads. It's on paper, all three of them. So the first one that we draw tonight will get that. That'll be after the show. So be sure and do it. So up at the top there is the email address and then Christmas. And please, in the subject line, please just put the word Christmas. Don't put Fiber Talk or anything else. Just Christmas, because I set up a special inbox in my computer, and so everything with the subject line Christmas goes there. That way I don't have to sort through all kinds of things and play around. And I just go in there, I see that there's X number of people, random number generator, get them, count down, and I'm done with it. It's very simple for me. So please just use the word Christmas as a subject line, name and address in the body of the email, and Gary at WeTalkFiber.com. That is very easy for me to do the drawing, and we get them out. So first one tonight gets all three of the Magi bead kits from Mill Hill Beads that Cheryl Wright made available to us. And then the other two people, one will get the Let It Snow Bungalow from Hands On Designs, and the other will get the Plum Street Sampler chart that is 1831 Christmas, which you can't see, but it has a little sheep, some poinsettias, in the year 1831. It's a beautiful little thing. Typical Paula, very attractive Paula design. So those are the three tonight. You got to be do it in the show. So it's got to be before we sign off at tonight. Is the eligibility for that? So showing up tomorrow and listening to it after the fact, you miss out. It's for the giveaways are for the people who are showing up for the show. Little extra bonus for showing up. Let's see. Friday night now is Opal Kim. Opal Kim is going to be our guest, and she has already sent me lots of things to look at. So we'll have fun doing that. Sunday's podcast guest is Dawn Cook Ronnigan, and she's the author of, I knew I needed to stay on screen. She's the author of this book, American Needlework Tools. And so we get to hear, and I think I showed the last time all the things that are shown in here. I'm sorry, the lighting is just terrible, but it's set up for other things. But she has the sections in here are needles and thread, and she goes through all the needle things, and you get to see all kinds of needle packages. Needles and thread, pins and pin storage, thimbles. The thimble section is really neat. Bodkins, awls, and stilettos, scissors and cutting, sewing rolls, sewing sets, clamps, thread work, hoops and darning, and closures and fasteners. So all kinds of buttons and snaps and stuff. Just a terrific book, and just about everything in here is out of her collection. So 240 pages of just all her stuff. And so that'll be Sunday's guest. And so you get to hear about putting the book together and her interest in collecting the tools. She's also a stitcher, but collects all these little things and has them all cataloged, and it's a whole thing. So do that. And this book is available. I think I have I'll have a link for Amazon. I think it was $30. So a nice book, a soft covered book. She did it soft cover because she wanted to do a tabletop, coffee table book, but she knew it would just be so expensive. So she did it this way so that people could afford to have it. And I applaud that, because you know how those hobby books get to be 65, 70, 80 bucks a piece. And she made this affordable. So that's really great. So that's Sunday's guest, Sunday's podcast guest. Now, Sunday is the 2nd. So then on the 9th, the following week, we'll have the live show to kick off, Dawn to Dusk, and Karen Dudzinski will be here live. Then on the 12th, Michelle Gaida will be on the 9th, the podcast guest will be Michelle Gaida. And I kept saying felt in the show today. I kept saying felt applique. It's wool applique is what I should have been saying. But she'll be the podcast on the 9th. And then the 12th, she's going to show up and be with us live. She'll be our live guest on Wednesday, the 12th, and show us how to do it, how to do all that, and how to get the stitching right, and so on and so forth. So if you're interested in that, be sure and combine the two, doing it that way so you can listen to the podcast, and then on the 12th you can see you can see it in action, and she'll show us and answer all your questions and so on and so forth. So if you're interested in that, or just join us that Wednesday night, because you, as always, might learn something. So that's 9th and 12th. Then on the 19th, we have it now. On the 19th will be a Wednesday night. Karen, who is teaching at Sassy Jack's, Karen will be doing the punch needle demonstration. So I will have a setup, and then she's going to teach me all the basics. She's going to teach me the basics of punch needle. So I'll have it all set up. And then Kim is putting together kits. So you can buy, if you're interested in learning punch needle and want to stitch along, or want to learn a little bit and then go on and do other things with it, Kim is going to put together some kits. So we'll have information coming up in the next couple of weeks, so you can buy the kits from Sassy Jack's and be ready to go when we do it on the 19th. So if you're interested in doing that, and then what this will do is give you the basics and set you up for taking a class. And one of the things that Kim is working on is getting online classes set up. That's what's taken so long, is she's got to get all the equipment set up so she can do online classes, so the camera's right and you can see, and so on and so forth. She's doing that in her classroom upstairs at the shop. So this will be a chance, and then she'll be offering punch needle classes, a lot of other classes, but online classes. She's going to ramp that up, and punch needle with Karen will be one of them. So this will get you started if you've never done it, at least get you the fundamentals in place, and then you can go from there. So that's on the 19th. That's all I got for you right now. Oh, and then the 5th. Jeez. The 5th.
God, you're forgetting something.
I know. August 5, that's next Wednesday now, at 8 o'clock, is Remembering Ricamo, the tour of the Italian Needlepoint exhibit at the Embroiders Guild Galleries in New South Wales in Australia. So April McNee is going to be our tour guide, and she will take us through the entire exhibit. The exhibit opens on the 1st, so on the 5th we'll get to see it, and she'll take us through and tell us about the history and the different kinds of stitching and so on and so forth. And she's still working on getting someone who can give us the technical part of the stitching, but she was down last night. She was down to one person, so we may not have that, but we will get the background and the history because she curated the exhibit, and on top of that, we'll just get to see the beautiful stitching. And she and I were doing some preliminary work last night to make sure sound and everything was going to be okay. And just the ones I saw, as I said in the Wednesday show, are really, yeah, it's going to be worth it. You're going to see some things you haven't seen before and learn some things. So it's going to be really excited about it. Going to be really good. And so we got one more practice session next week, and then Wednesday night. So be sure and mark that down and spread the word for us. Help us out here. Spread the word about this. I'll be putting up more promotions, but I really appreciate if you'd help spread the word. We'd really like to deliver a big crowd to the gallery into April. She's making that extra effort to show this, and so we'd really like a big crowd of people to listen and ask questions, and she will answer questions as much as she can, though she is not a stitcher of Italian stuff. If she gets somebody, then we'll have that extra thing, but regardless, it's going to be a fun exhibit and something to see that you can't, like I said last time, something that unless you spend a lot of money and time, you won't be able to see. So we're able to bring that to you, and pretty excited about that. And as I've also said, if people like it and people want more, then they have other exhibits coming up, and April is willing to show those to us too. So pretty special to be able to do that. Also remind you, if you're working on the Royal Garden, the crescent stitches, and for the record, there are 5 layers of crescent stitches, not 4. Some people think there are only 4 until Ann Crowell shows up and says you missed one. So there are 5. If you need help with a crescent stitch, I did a little live video to show that. That's on the Fiber Talk YouTube channel. And if you didn't hear the show today, Ann Crowell wrote to me in a very kind way, privately, and asked if I had intended to leave off the last layer of crescent stitches. And I ran downstairs because I'd done them all, and no, I'd left off a layer. So
sad.
Yes.
So sad.
But I'm really glad she mentioned it because I'd already started on the waffle stitches, and if I'd gone much further, then it would have been a lot of tear out. So that's why you see here around the edges little squares, if you can see them. That's where the waffle stitches came out, so I could put in the next layer of crescent. So
sad.
Oh, can you imagine, Beth? That would have just been awful.
It would have. It would have been terrible.
I would have cried actual tears. Actual tears.
Uh,
So 5 layers of crescent there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here, I wanted to show you. I didn't have the finca, the dark finca that went with it.
Oh.
So I substituted this dark color for mine.
Oh.
And I think it really works.
Yeah, it does.
But I see, but this color, which is the one that goes with the kit, it does look better with the lighter color. But you know what? It's too far away. You can't tell.
Yeah.
And I'm not ripping it out.
Well, yeah, when you get all done, it's just that little band of colors. So
right. It's not going to make any difference.
It'll be fine. It'll be just fine. Yeah. Plus, you got to go with what you have.
Right.
So, winners from Wednesday. The Needleminder Sure, I can talk. The Needleminder winners from Wednesday: Vicki Marston, Michelle Roundtree, and Mary Kramer. And those are all mailed yesterday. So everything got mailed yesterday. That was Friday winners. So the Wednesday and Friday winners, all your stuff got mailed yesterday. So if you won last Wednesday, that got mailed, and then Vicki, Michelle, and Mary, your Needleminder sets got mailed yesterday too. So they'll be coming to you. Just be patient. I'm telling you, post office is taking their sweet time these days, and so they'll show up. But don't expect 2 or 3 day delivery because they are making zero effort these days. That's all I got.
Are you done?
I'm done. 15 minutes of it. We need more things to do, don't you think?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
We got any questions before you demonstrate that?
I don't know, but Opal's here.
Oh, hi, Opal. All right.
Oh, she scrolled by.
Opal's here. Yay. Opal will be here Friday. Who got their needle needs? Josie's getting her needle needs frame and stand on its way. All right. Oh, a couple of other things. And by the way, you know, I need to mention more often, the Royal Garden project is sponsored by Sassy Jacks, and also the Needleminder thing coming up on the 19th, sponsored by Sassy Jacks. And then I also learned today that here in the next couple weeks, Fire Poppies will be back with us as a sponsor. So really pleased to hear that today. So we'll have them back sponsoring Sunday shows. And so really pleased to have them back with us. And I do a negative thing. I do want to mention last Friday night we had a vagrant poster, and it was Marga's been administrating the comments, just looking for that kind of thing here of late, and we thought we were safe. And then Friday night that. So if what was posted there offended you, I apologize, though beyond my control, but I still apologize. And Marga's on top of it tonight, so hopefully we won't have any more of that. It's a shame we have to do that, but it's life. Let's see. If you order anything from overseas, it takes super long to get through customs. Plan out about a month, at least, in addition to time in the mail system. Yeah, everything is just awful. And the post office is basically slowing down. That's a whole political thing. That's more than just poor service. That's just become a thing too. So we'll leave that lie there. Let's go all Beth, and then you explain how. Whoops, there we go. Let me get me out of there.
Yeah, I did make a little pin L stitch up in my middle where it's going to be covered, because there's no place to weave it underneath on these. So I made the first X. Oh, I wanted to tell you all, when she has you, you're doing all four corners, which is plain the watercolors. So I'm going to do these two with the same length, and then I'm going to do these two with the same length. So hopefully it'll kind of match a little bit. You don't need to do that, but it's just something I thought would look cool.
Okay, well, back that truck up. So you're going to cut one long length and then do that one in that corner, and then
just, this is the same. Okay.
Just feed it underneath.
No. Sorry. Oh, now see, I just confused everybody, didn't I?
That's why I'm asking.
So, it comes as a 3-ply. If I can find my end. So hang on,
Beth, hang on. Amy, I'm surprised you don't have your kit. When did you order it? But Kim has been shipping those Royal Garden kits right along. If you ordered recently, then it may not be here. But if you ordered some time ago, you should have it. You might give Kim a call tomorrow and find out, because you should have that thing. I think she was all caught up when we started. So worth some checking.
Yeah, and mine was missing the one thread, and I think she sent it without that single thread just so I could start it.
Yeah.
So, but what I did is I cut the 36-inch length, whatever she said, and it's a 3-ply. So I divided it into the 3 separate plies of thread. Get this mess out of my way. And so I started one up here in this top corner, and now I'm starting the second one down here in this bottom corner. So when I go to do these 2 waffle stitches, I'll cut a whole new 36-inch length of thread. So these 2 will kind of match.
Yes. But now you're stitching the first one and ending it off, and then coming down to the opposite corner and stitching that.
No. I stitch this one. I'm moving to my waffle stitch that's using 2 colors. Up the top right corner, I'm moving left. I'll be doing this one with that same watercolor thread.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay.
So that way it sort of mirrors each other.
Right. So by pulling 2 threads out, then you have the same die structure.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
So, and
Okay.
I made the big X to start.
That's all of my dumb questions. I'll leave you alone now.
Okay. And the stitch isn't hard. You just need to keep, it's the last one. You got to make sure and she tells you in the directions to weave under. But if you follow her chart, I don't know how to describe it, but I know I've had people have trouble with this stitch. And I've got to remember which direct. So I came down and did this X, and I'm going to go up on the opposite side of the middle leg. So I did a leg on top, and I'm going to do this big X across the bottom. And the neat thing is it just weaves, makes a pretty woven stitch.
Yeah, it's real fast because you just come down in a hole and then just go across that side and come back up, and then
right.
It goes really fast.
You just got to make sure you keep doing them all in this. You don't mess up which one goes first and which one goes second, which is sometimes easy to do. And I missed a hole. I can.
Oh yeah, you got to watch that.
Talking to you.
Sorry. Oh, here, Kim's here. So there were some threads missing. So she's holding, what new on the threads missing? Man, getting threads these days is like pulling teeth. Yeah.
There's only so much the manufacturers can do.
Right.
Oh, and the other thing I'd recommend is if you got Kim's kit and it came with a 24 needle, I would move up to a 22 on this one. Because it kind of gets fuzzy fast.
Yes. Yeah, I use 22s for sure on that cotton. Because it will fuzz right up.
See, there's the right hole. Yeah, poor Gay Ann's waiting for her threads.
Yeah.
To make more kits.
Yeah, I think that every store at one point or another has in the same boat or has been consistently. Just can't get stuff fast enough.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, Kim says she set 22 needles.
Oh, she did. Okay. Well, I couldn't.
So take that back, Beth.
I'll take it back. I'll take it back. I do take it back. I couldn't find mine, as you know.
Yeah.
I've lost my needles somewhere in my house.
Text from Beth today. She can't find her needles, so she has to actually clean up her act.
I know. It was horrible. It was horrible. Not what I wanted to do.
Kim, don't worry about it. Beth just, don't worry about it. Beth will be okay tomorrow after a good night's sleep. It's okay.
I really can't talk and do this stitch at the same time. I knew I was going to have this problem chit-chatting with you and doing this.
Well, I can distract you more if you'd like.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. You just want to catch up. That's it. You want to get that crescent in.
That's right.
4, 5.
Yeah, well, we can't all be Jessica Grimm. Come on, Jessica. I mean, she fired through that thing like it was an ornament. She must have been night and day. Probably didn't talk to her husband for a week. Leave me alone.
No sleep or
right.
something. I think I'm back in the right spot again. But I was probably right. I just can't read the chart.
There, Mary Frensky says, I find all lost needles with the magnets from the Fiber Talk needle minders. I got to get you some of those, Beth.
Yeah, well, that's not the problem. I lost the whole pack, so it's bigger than that. And the only I was moving stuff around in the house the other day, and so I'm like, okay, it's got to be somewhere, but I still haven't found it. I'm going to find it when I don't need them anymore.
Right. Well, that's always, yeah. It's when they show up. Fiber Talk needle minders and T-shirts. It's still available. Large, extra large, and extra extra large if you're interested. At the site. Go Beth.
Yeah.
Make that waffle happen. LW Crass, I found it with my heel. Ouch.
Oh, that's not good.
Foul language hopping around on one. Ouch.
Well, what really bad is when my husband finds them, and that makes it worse.
Yeah, that's hard on the popularity.
It's like, all right, what have you been doing here, woman?
I had a kid when I was teaching science. I had high school. I had a kid. I was helping somebody on the other side of the room, and all of a sudden I heard a scream. I have no idea why, but this kid who had work boots on, because it was a farm community, so work boots were common footwear, decided he was going to, somehow he stood up a pencil, and then he was going to stomp on it to see what happened. Well, what happened is it went right through his sole and into his foot.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like, number one, you idiot. But then of course, the whole class is then completely disrupted as we hobble him down to the nurse, and that was
I know,
yeah.
kids.
So Kim's soiree is coming together. Yeah, sign up for that soiree. Cutting linen for the soiree kit. I'm saying soiree a lot just because it's fun to say. Some very fun folks lined up for live chats. Very fun folks. Okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So yeah, sign up for that. Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. And I just saw the reproduction is going to be with a boy sampler.
Oh, okay. That'll be different. Deb McCrane just meditating, watching Beth stitch. That's meditation, Deb.
You're not laughing as I mess up this stitch. Okay, you're all the way at the end, and you go. This is the last one. This is stitch 18, and it just goes right under number 15. Because if not, your waffle will look funny.
And I find when I'm sliding it under, if I kind of go side to side, so you make sure you don't snag a thread and split it somehow. Look at that. It looks like you have a clue.
Which I don't. But hey, should I go this way? Yeah, let's go this way. All right. Now I already started this one up here. I got my pin stitch in. I'm gonna cut this off. My hand in the way, though. If it gets in the way, let me know.
I think we understand the concept of cutting threads.
Yeah. So now I'm going to use 2 needles.
Oh, good. We get to see this. So this is the corner ones are 1 thread, and then the others use 2 threads. So you got to use a 2 needle technique. So here comes demonstration number 2 from Beth.
Thanks. All
no
right.
pressure. Now remember that Deb is meditating as you do this.
Right.
So keep that in mind. The meditation is going on there.
She's had a rough day. I want to know.
Just remember. So do this smoothly and gently.
Okay. Deep breath. In and out. All right. So there's the first color in with the big X. And then I'm going to put my watercolor where it should come up. Make sure. Yeah. And then I'm starting with this silk lame braid. So, yeah, okay. sure I know what I'm doing. So doing 3, and I have to count when I do this. So I'm going to count 3 down on one side, 4. Am I getting it tight enough? 4. This is going to look cool.
Yeah, yeah. The double thing is very cool. Mine were really cool till I had to tear them out. Deb says Gary is the color co. I don't understand the code there.
Oh.
Ooh, hardanger. That's American. Hardanger class at the soiree. I just mentioned that so I could say soiree again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so and then
I'm the color play-by-play. Yeah. Oh yeah, because that's a specialty.
Yeah. All right. So there it is. You're putting the second thread on all the sides of the first stitch. Now I can do the second one, and then you do the same thing. Oh, this is going to be so pretty if I don't make any huge errors.
It's all over. You realize it's all over.
I know. I
you might just start over right now because.
Okay. They did an original. Kim has done an original design for the soiree.
Yeah. Soiree. Yeah.
Soiree. I have to pronounce.
We got to get a little more culture in you. Soiree.
Soiree. Stuff if you're from the South or something here. I wonder how Kim says it.
Oh, that's what we need. We need that Southern twang soiree. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll get it. Kim, send a recording of that. We'll just play that like at the opening.
She's gonna.
I know.
Mad soon.
Start throwing things from down south.
I love the Southern twang.
Okay, right. So you go just for people. So you go around with that first thread according to Debbie's chart, and then you come up, and then you start the second thread. You come up where you're going to use it again, and park it out of the way, and then.
Well, actually, I don't park it out of the way. I put it where it's supposed to come up, so you're not pulling it in and out.
That's what I said. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
And then you just move it out of the way so you don't tangle it. Don't leave it behind. Bring it up to the top, or it'll get snagged behind and it'll get ugly. Kim says she doesn't say soiree like me. Oh, with a French accent. Well, of course she does. Of course she does. Yeah. Continental culture. Okay. Okay.
Us uncultured Americans.
Us hicks. Okay, Kim. All right, you win.
Oh, okay. So this last one is with just the purple. Now what am I going to do with this baby? I don't think it's long enough. Well, maybe it is. I'm talking to myself.
Yeah, it's kind of messing my meditation up, quite frankly, but you keep talking.
Well, it's Deb that we're worried about.
Yeah, well, she's rattled now. She's just a nervous wreck.
She's going to say, that was crazy. All right, so the last one. Oh, and just so everyone knows, there is one empty hole in the middle of your, there's one empty spot in your waffle. So I panicked the other day. I was like, oh, I made a mistake.
Yeah, on each side center, there's an empty hole. Yeah, it's a little V there, a little notch.
Right. But it all works.
And this is, when you have this variegated thread like this is an opportunity to manipulate the threads. So if you want to have some have the lighter color and some have the darker color, you just cut different lengths of thread, which is what Beth was getting at to begin with. So you can manipulate and have these different waffles have different looks look all the same on one side, any number of things, just by what section of thread you cut out of that, what is that called? The black iris.
Watercolor. Yeah, the watercolors.
Yeah, the watercolors black iris. So you can, that's the fun thing I think about it. These variegated things is you can manipulate. Get just dark, just light, whatever you want.
Oh, now I've got to figure out what color goes next. It's the lilac. Mm.
Yeah, you're supposed to do the green and then the lilac.
Since you've done a few.
Right, yeah, since I've done it and torn it out, I'm an expert.
Oh, but not the neon rays. We don't want neon rays.
No.
No.
No, don't haul that out unless you have to.
I like neon rays. I know. I'm a little nuts.
Well, tip of the cap to you and all my sympathy.
Oh, and I cut my silk lame short. I don't know. I didn't do 36 inches. I just did an 18-inch length.
Oh, now see, I'm doing on these waffle stitches. I'm doing each thing about 14 inches.
Yeah, but I followed her directions, which said 36.
Now
that's too long, people.
Right. Yeah.
You don't need that much.
No, each waffle, when you're doing the 2-thread waffles, each thread about 14 inches will do the job.
You said that after I cut my thread, Carrie.
Hey, Beth, about 14 inches on the threads. You know, just in case you were wondering.
Okay, so Gillian, I'd like to hear your accent. Old English accents with Newfoundland, here in Newfoundland, but strong Irish accents as well.
That's a package.
Now I'd like to go there. That'd be that's on my bucket list.
Newfoundland? Yeah, I'd be there in a heartbeat. Yep. No doubt.
One of these years. Are you going to show yourself again? Are you
no, because it'll mess up Deb. She, wreck her meditation. I don't want to do that. That's cruel. No, I'll go back to both of us now. I've stitched nothing. I've been mesmerized by Beth's thread skills.
Or lack thereof.
Oh, I'm going full skills.
Yeah. All right. There we go.
Get those emails in to have a shot at the Christmas giveaways there. And thanks to, I don't know if I mentioned, but anyway. Thanks to Barbara Bell and Cheryl Wright for making those possible. Really appreciate it. Road trip to Newfoundland. Kim's organizing.
Okay, good.
It's all on Kim. Road trip to Newfoundland.
Well, she wants to do a store hop.
Yeah.
A bus store. Yeah, that'd be fun.
I'm still up for that. Absolutely up for that. Once we get to a point where we can be within shouting distance of each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd do that in a heartbeat. That'd be fun. You idiot.
Did you make a mistake?
No, I have this terrible habit of, instead of going down where I'm supposed to, worrying about missing a hole when you come up because they get covered up. And so I get so focused on that where I'm supposed to go down toward the top of the triangle, then I'll come down at the hole where I'm supposed to come up. I'm just an idiot. Just ignore me.
You're not good with maps?
Oh, I'm fine with math. My mind wanders.
Well, actually, Kim says she's going to lead the songs, but she needs someone else to navigate. She doesn't do maps.
Okay, I can navigate.
But that's good. I got my husband and I lost this. Took us on a little scenic detour. Why he lets me have the map, I still don't know. Maybe because he doesn't want me to drive. That could have been it.
Well, I have Marga's the master navigator. I just get behind the wheel and just go where she says.
Yeah.
But the part that's bothering me about Kim's statement is the songs thing. I did not know singing was part of the deal. Because I don't do singing.
Well, Sandy's driving the bus.
Okay.
Sandy P. We've got a bus driver now. We're ready. It must be really disturbing Deb's meditation now. She's like, what are you guys doing?
She's gone to Quaaludes now. It's just she went to chemicals. She'll be up all night.
Oh, there needs to be a driver. Sandy P says there needs to be a driver and a navigator. So maybe we need 2 buses. We'll have to see. This is going to become quite the tour.
Yeah, this is exploding right before us. Oh, Kim's gonna sing "The Wheels on the Bus." Oh, great, just great. Put that song in your head and let it eat at you for hours. Thanks, Kim. Pretty soon you got a headache. Why do I have a headache? Because this is rattling in my head.
It's like when you have little kids and they listen to the same song.
Yep.
Again and again. Oh, no, not 99
followers. No. Who said that?
Kristen Kennedy.
Stop it. Stop it right now. No. Oh, those songs just make you want to scream.
Oh, yes. Yes. We used to drive my dad crazy by singing them. With 6 of us in the car.
Oh, geez. 6 kids? Oh.
Yeah. And none of us could really carry a tune, so that made it even better.
That's special.
Yeah, especially special. Uh-oh, Baby Shark. Now they've really done it.
Well, I don't know Baby Shark, and I don't think I want to.
No, I really don't. I've heard a little of it, and that was more than enough.
Yeah. I'm glad that nobody can contribute that right now because I'm pretty sure I don't want to know anything about it. What if Kim's, as a song leader, is one of those, come on, everybody, you're not singing loud enough. That's when people start throwing things.
All right, TL, we're not letting you navigate. She said when she and her husband were in Scotland, he showed her the map, gave her the map, and they ended up in a field. TL, you and I, we were kindred spirits. Maybe we're sisters. Really sisters.
It's a river. Jeez.
My husband was very kind. We really did get lost. Not lost. We knew where we were. I knew where we were on the map, but he was like, Beth.
You knew where you were, but it wasn't where you really wanted to be. Huh?
Right. He says, this is not, this wasn't the road we normally take. And I'm like, well, it'll get us there. And it did. It was just a little windier.
Ah, okay.
So TL, you and I, we get along just fine. Just fine.
It's a river. Oh, man. Yeah, Crafts says I get car sick reading in the car. I can do anything in a car. I mean, reading, computer work, stitching, none of it bothers me. Some people really get nauseated.
Yeah, I can't if it's windy. If it's a flat road, I'm okay. Yes, Barb, we're going to do cross stitch again. I just have to have a way to put it on so you guys can see it. I don't have a stand.
Sure, we can do cross stitch next in 4 Wednesdays when we're back stitching again. I'll get Hannah Longstreth out. We'll have cross stitch. That's no problem.
All right, I got 4 in. Woohoo!
You're flying.
And just so I like the lighter green variegation on there. That looks really nice.
Yeah, that black iris is one of the better Karen color Dewitchets.
Yes, actually I don't remember ever seeing this one before or using it. So I'm going to be really skimpy on this one because I want to save this thread to use it for something else. This is pretty.
Yeah, it really is.
All right.
The last crescent. This is actually the last crescent. I looked at the chart. 5 layers. Man, I'm so glad she said something, though. Oh, jeez.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
it would have been horrible to compensate that.
Oh, man. Plus, it would have just driven me right to just nuts. It would have just driven me nuts. It's a river. That's one of the best stories yet. Oh, man.
Yeah, Mary said she liked that last waffle with that color. So look at the variegation in this. Now, I think if I were cutting it again, well, I am going to have to cut it again. I might cut out and use more of that green in the next series. Because with this green in there, that'll be so pretty.
Yeah, that's what to stitch the variegated stuff. Just straight stitch, whatever. Just give me a solid color. But when you get a situation like this where you can manipulate the threads and make things match up or contrast or whatever, I think that's where it really the variegated thread like that really sings.
Yes,
you can really make it your own and add extra flair to it. Time is it? Oh, plenty of time.
Good.
You can get all the waffles done right here on the show, Beth. It's going to be exciting.
Well, at least a few more. So Teal and Kim are going to be our entertainment committee for our bus trip. That's good.
Okay.
They're not navigating.
No, that's been established. That's not happening. And so we have entertainment in place. I'm not sure we have a navigator yet, do we? I think we have some people.
Sandy P said she navigated.
Oh, okay. All right. Because we definitely have some navigator wannabes, but I don't think that we have. So we got Sandy as that. All right.
Well, maybe we could talk Marga into doing it.
Yeah, we might be able to. And she can sing. She can sing, so she could do that part too.
See? Multi-talented.
Oh, yeah.
She might not want to be on the bus with us.
Well, that's where it's going to come up short. Multi-talented, but wants nothing to do with it.
I'm not going on the bus with you, crazy. I know where I'm sending you off.
I'm Marga. I'll stay home. Thank you. Patricia Chris from Montana showing up just in time for the show to end. Good to have you with us. No, we're not ending now. Not now. Not that Patricia's here. We got to hang in there.
You got to stay.
That's how that works.
I was going to say, whoever wins those Magi Christmas charts, make sure you make a working copy of the thing, because yeah, you definitely going to need to mark it all up.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'll do, Kim. I'll bring handbells. That'll add. That'll add headaches. Hope we can do that this fall. I'm missing that.
Oh.
What? Uh-oh. That was that sound of, oh no.
No. Nothing. Never mind. I'm just laughing at some of the comments. Just the cat.
Now Sandy wants to know where we're starting the bus trip. I think we're starting at Sassy Jack's. That's how we'll do that.
That would be nice.
Start at Sassy Jack's and head north. Hey, I'm going to get this crescent done, and then I'm back to waffle stitching.
The waffles are better than the crescents.
Yes.
All right. I'm trying to read the comments. They're having too much fun on the... Oh, why aren't I using a laying tool on this? Because it's a single thread, and so you don't need to. At least I don't. You're not using a laying tool, are you?
No, not for this. No need to. Nope. Nope.
We will when we get to the Scotch stitches.
Yep. Well, now we're picking up people along the way.
I noticed that.
People standing out the side of the road, suitcase and stitching bag. And we're going to have a bus so people can stitch on the bus.
Yes.
And so we have good acoustics for Kim's singing. Oh, now we have Annette can navigate. Okay, I hope somebody's writing all this down. We did not assign a secretary for this, did we?
No, we did not.
No. Well, I guess it's all in the comments, so we can go through.
We can find it.
Yeah. Newfoundland known for bars and breweries. Well, what's wrong with that?
There we go.
Now there's an event right there. A bunch of needle workers go into a bar, literally take over a bar with stands and hoops, and just take for the night. Just sit there in a bar, and now that's an event.
Oh, Karen wants to know if we're going to go to through upstate New York. Well, find us a needle workshop. We'll go up through upstate New York. I bet I'm trying to remember. As a kid, we went up a little bit upstate New York. That's supposed to be pretty up there.
I've never been, and that's one place I'd like to go because I think that's gorgeous country there. Up in the Finger Lakes, that area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you could talk me into that in a heartbeat. And Kristen Kennedy is a bell ringer. I noticed that going by there. Kristen, I need a bell ringer. Where you at? I poach bell ringers from anywhere. I don't care.
Yeah, Sandy P, that does sound like a joke. A group of needleworkers go into a bar.
Oh, there we go.
Ah.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Can you fudge it?
No, I skipped a hole somewhere. I hate that. Where did I skip it? Let's see. That one? Horse around not paying attention.
Watching the bus trip.
That's right. Oh, I screwed it up. Darn it. Now, I'm now to the point where I want these crescents to go away. I think I see where I did it. I just want it to go away.
Wineries and the Finger Lakes, says Nancy. I see now. I'm more of a wine kind of lady. A glass of wine.
Kristen lives in Knoxville. Well, that doesn't help. Thanks, Kristen.
Well, maybe you could get her to move so she can ring bells with you. Like, not.
She probably plays for one of those fancy choirs that can do everything. Though our group is pretty good, I think, but some of those choirs are mind-blowing.
Yeah, I did that when I was, bell ringing. Was I in middle school? We did it many, many years ago. Oh, Kristen said she's not going to move.
No, well,
sorry.
It's worth a try. It's cooler up here in the winter, Kristen. Note that I said cooler.
Yes.
Not freeze your butt off cold, but just cooler. All right, this is driving me nuts. Where did I miss that hole? Right there.
You found it?
Third one out of the gate I missed. Man.
Oh. That's the pits.
Oh, now Sandy says now we gotta go on I-95 so we can pick up Sandy's. And now we're getting pretty specific here. Yeah. Your route must go down my street. Okay.
Oh, so Nanette is saying she can be our air reconnaissance. Fly ahead and make sure there are no accidents ahead.
Well,
great.
that's
so you fly.
That's
Why
really.
don't you just fly. We could fly us from spot to spot.
That's really big of you, Nanette. Yeah, I'll fly in a plane, and yeah. Thanks. That's just really special.
Someone's always thinking of us.
Yeah.
Oh,
of course, you won't get to sing with Kim.
Yeah, this is true.
No, think about that. There's a drawback. You won't get to sing with Kim.
Yeah. recounting the crescent stitch. I don't want to tell you how many times I redid each one of these.
I didn't miss that. Doggone it. Come on, where is this hole? Nope, going again. I can't find that I missed it, but the holes are not coming out even.
Yeah. Oh, we can sign Little Bunny Foo-Foo in German. Thanks, Kim. I don't want to think about Little Bunny Foo-Foo. In any language.
Oh, that's a thought.
Oh, sing, not sign. Okay. It's like, why can we, what's the difference between, well, I guess there's a difference in maybe in, I don't know, signing it in German. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah. Maybe we should have had wine tonight.
I'm thinking. You know when you just want to have something done,
right?
And it just won't get done.
Yes.
What? I cannot figure out where it's out of whack. I think maybe I'll just go right back to the beginning.
And start all over.
And just yeah. Hopefully the problem will go away on its own. Oh, here's what I did. I'm an idiot.
What?
Oh. Yeah, okay. I went, no. Oh, I had this. This was a train wreck out of the gate. Second stitch, dead wrong. I'm hopeless. Okay, I got it. It's going to be exciting. Now Jillian has us singing raunchy Newfoundland songs. This is just deteriorating.
I know. Although I was thinking maybe Gary needed a beer because he was having so much problems with his.
I have a beer, and maybe that is the problem. Jeez. All right, I'm back on track. This is going to be exciting.
Help.
How's that going, Beth?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Okay.
But why does it look like I made a mistake? Because I'm okay. Because I did.
So it looks like you made a mistake because you did.
I did. Yeah.
Outstanding.
I did make it. Yeah. If I can. I got cocky there. That was the problem.
Yeah. Gotta admire it though. It looks like I made a mistake because I did.
I did. I did make a mistake.
I'm proud of it.
And it comes right back out.
All right, now look at this. Oh, this is going to be beautiful.
It is beautiful.
This Presentia.
Yes,
Presentia
Finca.
Yeah, that's a nice thread, I think.
It is very nice.
It doesn't fuzz up as fast as DMC.
No, it has some really pretty colors that are just a little different than the DMC.
Yeah, yeah. Anne Marie, you're right. I've corrected it. It was my first couple of threads. I made a mess. The excitement is building.
He's bound and determined to get this done.
Oh, I'm stitching waffle stitches before I go to bed tonight. I got to get back to where I was before the tear out.
Yeah. These waffles do go so quickly.
Yep. Ooh, it's 5 after 8. Get your emails in to get in the drawing. Christmas that's what it's at the top there, at the top of the screen. Name and address in the body of the email. First one gets the Mill Hill bead kits. Follow Beth's advice. Make a copy of the chart because you're going to want to mark it up. Other two get the Plum Street sampler and what was it? Hands-on design. So.
And you know what? Opal's already to the Scotch stitches on hers. So she's zooming.
Okay, Friday night, Opal will not be our guest. Because Opal's a big show-off, so she will not be our guest Friday night.
Oh.
Instead, we'll have Kim singing Shark Song or whatever.
Oh. Okay, I've got to do this last one. Then I will have finished 6 of these waffles.
That's impressive.
They're fast. Fast.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Got it. I got it. This is very exciting.
Yay! And someone said that I didn't catch the comment, but someone said they got all the way to the crescent, the ones that look like, I don't know. Shelley did what? What did? Oh. Shelley must have gotten to some sort of one of those crescents that are lower.
Oh,
you're way behind, Gary.
Oh, I'm pathetic.
Just slackers. Okay.
Yep, we are a sad case.
And of course we're starting something new.
Right.
Well, you're starting something new August 9th.
There it is, right there. Success. Yes. All right. Man, you powered right through those, Beth. That's
I did.
Credit for that. And yes, I'm turning my thing over to anchor the thread because I don't care.
Okay. Well, now I've got to start a new watercolor. Yay, and Gary got his crescents in. Look at that.
Look at this. Check that out.
Oh, now Deb says she's chill now. Namaste. Am I saying it right now?
Yeah, namaste. You can go with namaste if you want. It's all right.
Yeah, but that's wrong.
No, but you can still go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then next time she sees me, she'll just correct me.
Yeah, you only sound slightly hickish when you do it.
I am slightly hickish. What's the problem?
All right. Ha-ha.
Oh, look at him.
Back to waffles.
Yeah, those waffles are fun, guys. I did. Once you get going on them, not a problem.
Yep. All right, 8:10. My crescents are done. Best flying on waffles. Send in your emails. Subject line Christmas right up there at the top. Deb is in La La Land. All those things. Kim is singing.
Oh.
We've accomplished so much tonight. It's just
we have.
Just heartwarming.
Yes, it is. That and the bus trip.
Yes.
The bus trip will be.
Yeah, that's right. Bus trips planned, all of it. All right. All right, we're out, folks. Send your emails quickly so you get in on the deal. Friday night is Opal, unless I ban her for being a show off, but it'll be Opal. Friday night. Yeah, all the things I said at the beginning. I'm not going to repeat them all. All right, we're out. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.
Bye, Gary.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Beth.